Hey guys, welcome back to Glossy Confidential Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing an eyeshadow palette, and this is the infamous Stila In The Moment palette. So Stila have got about 4 or 5 of these in the palettes. There's In The Moment, In The Light, In The No. I picked them up. A lot of people have been raving about these, and so I picked them up a little while ago. Really want you to try them out. It's an eyeshadow palette. It has got 10 eyeshadows, and they all also come with a little Stila smudge stick waterproof eyeliner, which I think is really great value for this whole little kit. The eyeshadows, depending on the palettes, they have all got different colour themes. This one is the purple palette, and as you can see, the eyes complementary. The whole top row is shades of purple, different. I have brown eyes, and I do like using purple on brown eyes because it really does sort of seem to have the contrasting colours, and it really does make your eyes pop. And it is quite a versatile palette. There are quite a few looks you can have with it. The one thing I don't like about it is only got the one matte shade, and that matte shade is actually fairly light, so it actually looks a little bit too pale and sort of on the ashy side on people of my skin tone. Because of that reason, I do need to sort of go to and use a different matte shade with this palette, and that sort of annoys me because if I buy a palette like this, I kind of want to use just the one palette. The rest of the shades are okay. They're kind of really shimmery as well, so I do prefer to have a few more matte shades. For the people who don't like too much shimmer, you probably won't get much use out of this palette. I found the matte shade to be a little bit powdery. And sort of that's it there. It's sort of powdery and not as pigmented as I liked it to be. It reminds me a bit like MAC's Beauty Marked. This one here is a really sort of nice dark purple. This purple here, it looks okay there, but it doesn't seem to like swatch all that well on your hand. As you can see there, it's sort of a bit, I don't know, the swatches don't really work all that well. Overall, I'm not overly happy with the pigmentation of the shadows, especially of those purple ones. For whatever reason, I find purple shadows are the hardest colours to find. If it's just me, if you have that problem, let me know what you think as well. Like these shimmery shades down here, these are like fine. They're fine, but the purples are the ones that either don't swatch as well as they look, or they're sort of the colours that let you down, which is a bit of a shame. I've got full swatches and stuff on a blog post. I'm going to link that post below if you want to go and check them out. Eyeliner. These are Stila's infamous smudge stick waterproof eyeliners. This is the shade Tetra. This comes with the palette, and it is a really kind of nice purpley shade. So that is the shade there on the back of my hand. You do need to warm them up on the back of your hands though, because I found when I sort of used it straight from the pencil that it sort of did pull at my eye area a little bit, and I don't particularly like that. And it does stay on the top of my lids quite well, and it does have fairly long lasting power, which I do like about it. I would say that they don't stay in your waterline all that well. I remember with the look that I did, I actually lined my lower lash line, sort of smudged it on my waterline, and it didn't stay probably about an hour or 2 hours at the max until I could notice that it wasn't there anymore, which was a bit of a shame. You need to set it with the powder if you want to put powders that close to your eyes. You can purchase the Stila palettes in Australia. You can get them from Mecca Cosmetica. They are on about the $60 mark, I think, from there, and to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't pay $60 for this. I got mine from Beauty Bay. Prices are comparable to US, so I think it's about the $42-ish. That can also change depending on the exchange rate. So I've also done a tutorial using this palette and showing 3 ways you can use this palette, so I will put a link to that tutorial down below if you are interested to go and see this palette in action. But overall, it's an okay palette. I'm sure there are people out there who love the palette. I can understand why people like it. For me personally, not my thing. I prefer a few more matte shades. I kind of just got better quality shadows in different palettes, or individual shadows. It's not something that in my collection that I just have to have and I use all the time. So, you know, it's there. It's not the best palette. It did let me down a little bit just with the quality. And that's it for this review. If you have got the Stila In The Moment palette, I would love to hear what you think. If you love it, if you hate it, let me know. Let me know why you love it, and maybe I'm looking at something a bit different. I want to love it. I really do. It's a nice palette. So that's it, guys. Thanks you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.